Welcome back, you magnificent bastards. Today we're going to be doing a flight from Seldovia to Wasilla. But first, a word from our sponsors. Cheese. Please buy cheese. Thank you. Okay, here we go. We have FSCharter up right now. So we're just going to configure it. And I am loaded in real time, real weather right now. I'm thinking I'm going to have to modify that because it is snowing and we got like a cloud cover of like 1,000 foot. And it's dark and we're taking off from a gravel strip way down here in Seldovia and flying up to Wasilla. Okay, first the thing is, this is a longer flight. We're going to take 8 passengers. We're going to bump the cargo all the way down. And we're gonna go. We're gonna take about 300 pounds of fuel. I think that's more than I need, but we're gonna do that. And that is bringing us dangerously close to MTOW, maximum takeoff weight. So, like, we could go all the way up, bump the potential. It's not gonna bump it up too much. We might be able to, damn it, lower the fuel by down to like there. There we go. That's more safe. You get much over 75% and it acts up, but that should be enough fuel, right? So, okay, let's hit next. If it's not enough fuel, you know what? Let's play it safe. This is more of a ferry flight to get it back on the market, so let's go with 300 kilograms of fuel. That should be enough, and just will be a little heavy. We'll just do the bush takeoff, bump the landing flaps as we're rolling down the runway, and we should be able to get up. Not going to make a large amount of money, but this is actually half of what I'm going to make. So I should be making about $700 flying this back. It's a little too long for the Beaver. I can make about $1,000 normally, right? So accept job, loop, view now, and we're going to bring this over to X-plane, and yeah, you see this? flight configuration. Okay, first of all, let's just make this easy on ourselves. I normally don't like to do this, but let's close down active sky. Yes. Bring this down to Cirrus, and then let's make it a little earlier later in the morning. Apply changes. We can go scattered. Flight configuration, scattered. Oh, apply. There we go. Okay. Here's this. So we go to begin job. Jesus, that just threw the weight all over the place. Boarding on my parking brake's not set. There we go. Board. Yeah, 500. Okay, we need to adjust fuel. So wire those up. There we go. We bring this slider out, and let's just empty the whole plane. And so, because we want load in the front. Okay, front first. Mid. Still not full. Rear. Still not full. So 1, 2, 3. No, wait. Okay. 1, 2. 1, 2. 2. There we go. So yeah, we will definitely have enough fuel now. So that's nice. Hopefully I'm coming through audibly. I'm just guessing that I am right now. The mic's showing everything that I am. And there we go. We are ready to go. So let's fire this up. Turn our battery on and our strobe light. And I was disable the yoke. I was having some problems with, lights not working in this plane, and it appears, god damn it, there we go, that it's still a thing. Okay, cabin lights, let's turn on cabin lights. I don't know what's going on with that, why the fuel gauge, this thing down here is the only gauge that's lighting up. I haven't figured that out yet. There should be no failures. Okay, let's, adjust the rudder trim before we forget. Down to 0. Okay, so we're going to start on the rear tank today. And we're at half flaps right now. Let's just pump it down to takeoff. We need to wiggle the wobble pump, get the fuel pressure up. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. And we'll just throw the boost coil on now while we're over here. And now we gotta prime this baby. 1, 2. It's flooded? Why are we flooded? What's going on? It says I'm flooded. General, oh yes we are. What the hell? That shouldn't have flooded. Oh, whatever. That shouldn't have flooded it. Okay, full lane, max throttle. Okay, so full lane, max throttle. Okay, well let's just start it. Wait for it to stop popping, right? And then turn the boost coil off. There we go, we're running. And then Alt Avionics. Plug in, boop. Lights on, turn taxi lights on. There we go. And now we just got to warm up, which we're already warm? That's a little strange. Yep, and then certain lights aren't working again. I don't know what's going on with this plane, right? I really don't understand it. And then we're at set to 10,000 feet. We got our transponder is on. It's still huffing and puffing and being angry. You know what? I got an idea. Let's shut this off. Maybe it's a freaking... Oh, the starter's still on. That's why it was puffing. Oh, Jesus. Okay, let's go into... let's make sure everything's good. Okay, Pratt & Whitney, Beaver, S. Brown. Okay, okay, okay. Clean, clean. Conventional. Stop, we're good there. We're good there. Everything seems to be okay. Okay, okay, okay. Well, shit. Okay, well, let's fire this baby back up. I'm not sure why certain dash lights aren't working. That's what's screwing with me. I don't know why. I've got the yeah. Not sure why those aren't lighting up. These are. But whatever, I guess. Strobes, but you can turn custom on. Oh, we need to turn our pitot heat on. Yeah. Not sure what. Yeah, this light's lit up and that one isn't. There's something going on with the Beaver. Right? Let's well, let's let it warm up. It's light enough now I can see the gauges. There's something going on with this plane though. And there's little nav map. That is our flight plan. Seldovia, up over around Anchorage into Wasilla. Let's drag this on to the other page. And while this is warming up, let's enter this in. Flight plan, clear, boop, clear, enter. Let's go. It should go flight plan, flight plan. There we go. And then boop. Oops, screwed that up. Darn it. Okay. Doom. Okay. Enter pause in here. LMNO. Oops. My hands just aren't working today. Is my mouse point set up too much? All the way. I should have just went backwards. LMNOP. No, did it again. P. A. W. Then S. Enter. Go back up to pause. Where's the procedures? Procedures. Is that an approach? Or yeah, that's an approach. Select approach. Enter. We are doing the RNAV 04. Yep. Enter. Transition full. HEV E. There it is. B. Boop, boop. Enter. Activate. Enter. Flight plan. Zoom the hell way out. Well, not yet. Okay, that should be entered in. All good to go. And I still don't know what's going on with my lights, but we are ready. We are warmed up and ready to go. And I'm going to turn this off so I can hear the motor for now. Release the parking brakes, and away we go. This is a little janky right here, right? There's a drop off that you got to be really careful with. So let's go. Okay, it's right there. There's a drop off you got to be really careful with. It's a bit janky. And I'll have to figure out why my gauges aren't working. Maybe there's knobs. I don't know. Yeah, we don't want to hit that. We want to come off this reasonably straight. God damn. There we go. Straighten this out. Whoa! Christ on a cracker. Okay. Line up with the runway. This is a very hard runway to take off from. Okay, that's probably good enough. Okay, full feather for Rich. Yoke all the way to the right. Hold the brakes on, and then we're going to let that smooth out. Get quite a bit of right rudder. We're holding full right aileron to help arrest the torque steer. Sorry, there's an echo. I'm going to turn the plane down in a minute. Hold the right rudder. Once the tail's off the ground, we'll start to let off the right aileron. Okay, once we hit 60, whoa, Jesus, we're going to go full landing, and that should force us up off the runway. There we go. And just for, because I don't want to do it, just to make this stream viewable. There we go. Okay, we are up and out. Gotta kind of maybe pull a little feather in so we don't redline the motor. Then we're gonna bank over these trees. Here we go. And we are up and away. And I should probably have a little nav map tracking this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that while I fly out of here. I'll probably do that once we're a little stable. Hey Jen, how's it going? See ya. Bring up the landing flaps a little bit. They were down into takeoff, which means we're going to spin the trim around. A whole bunch of back trim. Okay, I'm window, is it tools? I'm trying to look on the second monitor and yeah, flight simulator connection. Connect. There we go. Track plane. Okay, this is basically the route we're going to be taking. Doop doop doop. Once we have our little autopilot and everything clued in, this mixture, that's bring that right about there. There's where our mixture is going to be. I think the GPS, where's my mouse? It's still set to CDI. Yes, it is. We need to switch that over to GPS. And let's hit nav, autopilot, and vertical speed of about 5. No, that's not set to vertical speed. Yes, it is. Why isn't it working? Of about, damn, that's janky. About 500 feet per minute. And we're going to start our climb out. Let's try to see if we can take one notch of flaps out. Let's see if it can maintain 500 feet per minute at this setting. Yes, it can. Okay, so we're going to basically climb out of here. Hopefully we don't hit that cloud. Throttle back out of the green zone onto the 30 inches of manifold pressure and make sure we can maintain climb at this throttle input so we don't overheat the engines. Okay, we should be good. Okay. Where is... So, we hit reset, refresh on this, in flight. There we are. We just took off at Paso, Seldovia. And this is a really fun airport to land at. You circle around all the way here and you come around, follow it, and boop. And we are going to be feet wet for a while. There's Homer, Alaska, which I have a port at. And we're going to fly all the way up to around here. Oops. Yeah. Gonna go, there we go. Up, and away. Here's all the, just to show you, all the public jobs right now. I got a bunch too. These are all my New Guinea ones down here. The reason I'm flying this to back to Wasilla is we're going to, after we get to Wasilla, we're going to fly it back. Here's me. See, who's this? That is, there's Movie. He's flying one of his from Texas somewhere. And we got a bunch of people over here. There's Ozzy flying. Jax is flying in Scandinavia up there somewhere. He's doing something up there. And there is, don't know that person, but yeah. The reason I'm doing that is once I get my plane back, right? These are the only two flights showing up here because this is the DA-62 flights. I'm going to move it over to Merrill Field, and that'll put the Beaver back on the market, and a whole bunch of flights will pop up on this map once I park it there. Because we got Public, and then we have, well, Orchid. Yeah, she does, she's got a couple of PC-6 flights in South America. I should fly one of those. But then here's all mine, you know, internal. Oop. And if we go to flights, this is everyone flying right now. Xanax. There's me. Let's see, we go down to money. Like this, this 10 cents, that's my account, right? It's gonna pay me like $400 and something, but once I get paid, I'm going to put it into the bank. I only got $3,300 right now. I need to start grinding. And hopefully people buy my stuff, and my aircraft financing credit is in the negative 1.1 million right now, so it's going to be a long time before I can finance another plane. Let's see, type ratings. I need to get multi-props at least up to 3. I'm going to probably start flying the DA62 myself and try to level the multi-engines. Because the higher this number, the more you get paid, right? Rank in XP, second place on daily best landing rate. Ooh. Third place, only the best, right? Achievements. Leaderboards, the landing rate's still, it's very hard to get the landing rate, right? Because, yeah, 647, why is that number 1, Oli? What, you know, that's... this needs some work, but where the hell am I at? I'm not even on here. Yeah, this should be inverted. What the heck is going on? Yeah. 1 feet per minute. I wonder if that was recorded legitimately. Yeah, we got negatives. That's just a problem with the hours flown. Holy crap. I doubt I'm even on this list anymore. I'm number 16th. Jesus Christ. 286 hours. He is grinding. Distance flown. I'm sure he's on the top of the list too. Yeah, I'm nowhere near this. I don't even know where I'm at on distance. Number of flights. 157? Jesus. Twin fan, 41, 30. I'm on 30 flights. Yeah, so there is a bit of a leaderboard. Not a cargo flown, I'm probably up there from my... apparently not. 12th. Because I fly a lot of cargo with the... Porter. Operations cockpit. There we go. Yep, see, de Havilland DHC2, November 6 Foxtrot is en route. The DA62 is just chilling at Merrill Field right now. Yeah, here you can see my crazy, you know, flight, all my stuff, right? I can only see this right now. I do want to get a beach like of 350, and what is Panax way out there, and like fly to God, what's the capital of Alaska again? Fairbanks. Like do a Fairbanks trip back and forth with the excuse me, holy shit. With a BE 350 eventually. Maybe have another flight like up here to like, I don't know, Bethel or something up there. And eventually I want to get a, like I got this over here. This is a placeholder. That's Lukla. I have a hub there, right? But I want to get another hub here. I want to buy this one. And it was a Tribune. That's in, God, what's the country? It's from a song. Can't remember. It's from a song. But yeah. I want to get that. That's where they fly out of to go to Lukla. But right now it is $11,000, almost $12,000. So I gotta wait on that. But eventually I want to buy that, set up like planes to go back and forth. And then I'll probably eventually if I ever have an airliner, I'll probably purchase a hub in Anchorage eventually, and have the airliner go back and forth. Here's the Papua New Guinea bush flights. I eventually want to come over here because there's some Suzy airports over here. One of these airports is the main one. I can't remember which one it is. I think it might be this. I think it's this. Might be this airport. Not sure. There is an airport over here that Nope, it's over here. I think it's this one. Yeah, that one. Want to eventually get a port, I think, there. Right? Yeah. And have like a Kodiak out here, and then use a like a Challenger 300 to fly between the two, because there's more Suzy Air scenery out here that I can use, but it's so far away, right? And use the like a private jet to fly between, maybe invade Double X a little bit, and freaking make a couple of trips into Australia. But with an airliner, I don't know. I want to connect these three somehow, like boop, boop, and then boop, boop. Maybe with a 737 someday, a Zebo, maybe. Although I'll never fly it this far. It's not me. I might fly it this far though. And then as I grow and do stuff, I might send some flights. I'll probably have one flight. Maybe an airliner flight from Anchorage to, I don't know, somewhere down here. Some major cities going in and out into Minnesota. And I, you know, later on down the road, years from now, I might have a hub like in my local hometown or something just to fly around, fuck around with. Right? It's like hubs. Hub, oh god, what is it right now? I can't think today. Oh. Whitman Regional. How much is 2,100? Jesus Christ. Yeah, things have gone up. KOSH. Okay. Can I keep the map centered there? Okay, information, there we go. Available operating hub. No one owns it. It's just that expensive because of the amount of hubs I own. So the next hubs I purchase are going to need to be strategic because they're costing me money now. But back to my flight. We're over Homer. Okay. X-plane. Yep, I knew it was going to say that. What are we actually at? Oh shit, it actually is fucking hot. So let's... Oh, she did get into the red. Hopefully I didn't screw myself because I was showing you way too much, right? I was showing you a bunch of stuff. But we need to keep the power up enough to maintain our climb. That's the shitty thing about this plane. It likes to get hot, right? Hopefully it, yeah, she's right at the red mark. Let's see, what does little nav map say for elevation? Oh god, that is way too big. What in the heck? It doesn't look like we're going to hit any terrain. Unless the terrain's just messed up. Right. We're climbing out. Let's add this, and then let's dial that back. It's lower manifold pressure, but let the RPM stay a little high. See if we'll gain some altitude like that. There we go. Let's keep the manifold pressure down. Yeah, we're struggling. Hopefully I didn't overheat the plane. I forgot that I really need to watch that, right? So... Well, seems to want to climb more with that pulled back, so... We still are on vertical speed, right? Yes, we are. Usually set to here, it'll start to cool off. We are having problems climbing for some reason, right? So watch the airspeed, make sure it doesn't drop too much. Okay. Maybe the autopilot just messing up. Come on. Come on. Climb. Climb, you little son of a bitch. I mean, we are at... do it. That should be safe. Yes, the engine's hot now. We might be losing power because of that. But these guys, yeah. Okay, it's dropping back down. Good. It's dropping. We are in the safe zone now, right? It's just that that warning is still up there. So we should be able to keep this right below the green line. with the prop back just a little bit. And continue our climb out. I don't know if it's going to start getting warm doing that. I could try reversing that. Let's bring this down into the blue and then get some RPMs into it. See if that makes it better. Fine-tuning this shit, trying to get a good climb rate out of this. There we go. That's about as good as we're going to get right there. And I'll just have to keep an eye on the heat. Going up. Is it going up? It's wobbling. She's wobbling a little bit. Trying to keep an eye on it. God, it might be going up a little bit. I'll have to check it from time to time. We only got 2,000 feet to go. But this plane is a hog when it comes to actually flying, when it's loaded down. And I don't know what to talk about. To be honest, this is going to be a long flight. This probably wasn't a good idea to stream this. How are we doing on temp? It is climbing again. God damn it. So let's... inch this back. Oh my God, the climb rate. The only reason I'm not just arresting our climb rate at the moment is because I want the top of descent to be accurate. As long as that doesn't get much higher, that's the trick, right? We're under half a tank on our rear tank now. Going to be good? Nope, it is still climbing. So we're just going to have to see if we can climb in this configuration, because the engine's going to overheat if we don't. Let's add a little bit of a manifold throttle so we can, let's keep it in the blue, but let's try right about there. That's giving us a climb rate. How's my mixture doing? Nope, still right about there. Okay. Wait, did I have a key that was... Oh, yeah. That's how far down the flaps still are, just so we can maintain this. Okay. Is it gonna stay? Doesn't look like it's climbing anymore. I'm gonna kind of watch it for a minute and see. God, is it? Yeah, I think it is slowly. It is slowly climbing. Oh, this plane's a pain in the ass, but we should make it to 10,000 feet before it gets too hot. Oh, okay, so I can do that. Boop. Hit the last button, and it remembers the zoom. Look at that. If you just hit the 4 again, it'll resume. Oh, that is nice. Okay. Yeah. Come on, make it to 10,000. Plane, please. Please make it to 10,000. You can do it. You can do it. Come on, let's do this. Come on, come on, come on. And then once we get 1, 2, 400 more feet to go, you can do it, plane. We'll set our levers for cruise. Get a soda here. Oh, a beer. No. Soda. It's too early for beer. And we'll let our cruise speed level out, and then we'll adjust flaps, so run the minimum amount of flaps that we can get away with it at this weight. Yeah, the only time you fly around with no flaps is if you're not hauling anything. You're just empty. You can get away with it. But if you're heavy with this plane, you have to have some kind of flaps in at all times. There we go. Okay, so we're leveling off at 10,000 feet. We're going to go right through that damn cloud. Hopefully we don't get icing. But let's see, we're going to throttle back to about there. Okay, then we are going to lean until we start to get a drop off. Right there. Bring it back. Right about in the middle, right about there. There we go. Okay, now we watch our speed. I have no idea what the outside air temperature is. Is there a... no, it's the other plane that, damn it, that has the thermometer. This one doesn't. There is snow down there, though. Whatever the temperature is, there is snow, so hopefully these clouds don't screw us. God, piss me off. Okay. Okay. We are accelerating. Still. Let's let it accelerate. And also I need to add even more feather. And then add some throttle. No, wait, I'm looking at these gauges backwards. God damn it. Okay. Okay, so we need to bring the throttle back to 25. Come on. And then set the RPM at about 20. There we go. Okay, now let's take a notch of flaps out and see what the plane does. Okay, it handled that. Let's pump a little bit more out. Try to get our speed up without a crazy pitch up attitude. See if we can get to at least 100. Okay, that's good. Let's do one more. We're not going to be able to go any less than climb cruise. I know that for sure. That pitched us up a little bit. It's trying to maintain altitude. Let's let it settle out. Okay, we're settled out. Is it gonna? We're gonna. Okay, that's about all the flaps we're going to be able to take out right about there. That's going to be our cruising flaps. Because if you look at the, not HSI, is it HSI, but, oh God, what is this called? The ADI, excuse me, attitude indicator or whatever. It shows we are nose up just a tiny bit. And you can hear it. That's pretty level, though. But, yep, there we go. We are cruising. And what's our ETA? Let's just open this up. ETA to the first fix is 51 minutes. Son of a... Wow. Yeah, this wasn't the best thing to stream, I guess. How's our temp looking? Lowering a little bit. It should slowly go down with these. Spring manifold pressure back just a little bit. It sped up. There we go. And we should start cooling off though with these settings. And we at 10,000 feet, we should be high enough to clear any mountains. And what are we showing? We're showing 109 ground speed, 10,000 feet, so that's accurate. Heading 16 degrees, fuel consumed 47.62 kilograms. We have a pilot, 8 passengers, 0 cargo. We've been in the air 32 minutes and have flown 40 nautical miles. Oh my God, this plane is slow. This plane is slow. And there's our little takeoff. You know, it shows an airliner regardless, right? Taking off from there, and we are heading. Anchorage is right here. But there's Merrill Field, which we're going to end up. But we are actually headed, I believe, here, right here. That's our destination airport right there. So we got a little way from here to there. We got a little ways to go yet. We got these are mines closed right now, but these are all the ones that are open. Yep, he is running with them. FSCharter, yeah, that's the one that's working on adding helicopters to this. So okay. Normally on the flight here, I would just watch some YouTube or something, right? Let's show you something. Air completed jobs. Like this was me flying down there, right? 142.88 nautical miles. View job. That was $600 on the way down I made. But total was 999 plus bonus and everything. If you add back in the pilot pay, I made over $1,000 flying down there with this many passengers and 77 kilograms of cargo. And a landing speed of -2 feet per minute, which was good. If you go on my YouTube channel, I don't know if it's unlisted or not, the short, I might have uploaded me landing there as a little short, I'm not sure. Let's find out. YouTube, bring up my other YouTube in a new tab. Oh, your channel. Yep, right here. This is me landing here like a week ago now. Was that 2 feet per minute ish? I think that was real weather and time too. All bouncied all over the place. Yeah, that was me landing there. Where's my mouse pointer? There we go. Current stream. And that was departed, arrived November 21st, and it is December 1st. Yeah, so it's been about a week. Let's check the plane. How's the temp gauge doing? It's going down. Okay, we're in the safe zone. It's a little warm, but we're in the safe zone. How are we doing on fuel? Temp, okay, right, where is it? There it is. We are getting low on the rear tank. We'll be switching to the middle in a little bit. Tail down in red. Oh, okay. Oh, so when you're sitting, that's 16 is versus. Oh, okay, I never noticed that before. That's kind of neat. Our cylinder temp is actually cool, but our, I don't know what this is. This coolant temp, CHT coolant, or HT. What is CHT? Cylinder head temp, cylinder head temperature. This is cylinder head temperature, right? But this is cylinder temp. Yeah, I don't know. Our oil and fuel pressure are good. I don't know. I don't understand that. I don't understand what this is cylinder temp, right? But this is supposed to be CHT because this message pops up with, and this gauge gets high, right? So I don't know. Maybe that's overall. Maybe that's coolant. No, this is an air-cooled engine. So I don't know. I don't know what the for sure how that works. I wonder if this the quartz, the Hobbs meter, 22 hours, 22.1 hours. Well, let's find out. 22.1. Let's see if it's tracking this properly. FSCharter. Weeble Air Operations Cockpit. Logbook. 13.98 hours. And what's this say? What does it say? 22? Well, it's keeping track of something. That's engine running hours, though, too. That was just flight hours. Well, just to show you that. Let's see. Current fuel level, 64%. Flight hours, 13.98. This is financed. I've paid off $3,662 of the 1.3 mil I still owe on it because I financed it with zero interest. I mean, zero down payment. Logbook. Got all this fun stuff, all the flights. Maintenance, we are 28% of the way to the A check. I think the B check, I'll have to fly it to Anchorage to actually have it checked. Configure. I'm not going to allow charter jobs on this plane. So it's somewhat realistic. And then we got this one, which has 6.63 hours on my Diamond. Finances, that's repayment, and that's it. 14 hours. Then the Porter, which is 3.1 hours, whatever. And it's, yeah. Fun, oops. I don't like the purchase new aircraft screen. Here we go. We got all kinds of fun stuff. Let's see, Baron. We got two Bonanzas. We got an F-33 and a V-35. Beechcraft. I want a 350 though. I want that plane. 1900. Damn. How much is a 737? But yeah. Two. Shall we go through the planes? There's a King Air 200. Beechcraft Duke. I wonder if there's a C-90. Is the C-90 a Duke? 737. 10 million. Oh my God. That's a Boeing. That's the old version. What's the difference? Oh, 200, 800, 700, 300. Which one's the Zebo? I think the Zebo might be the 300. The 900, 17 mil. 727 would be a neat plane, although it's not significantly more, right? MD-80. I wonder if we have. I think we have an MD-80 on here. I'd fly an MD-80. Got 37, 900. That could be it. I don't know. 757, 747, 84 million. 20 million. Let's see, 767. CRJ, nice little airplane. Challenger 300. I want one of these. That's on my list of eventual planes. That's 2.4. That might be attainable someday. Citation, Cessna Turbo 210. Another Citation. I don't know why it's being chopped off at the top. Another Citation, CJ4 Longitude. Citation 2. 150, 150, 150, 182, 185, 208 Caravan. 340, that's a nice plane, Cessna 340. I think that's the one from Wayne's. Split tail, which is cool. 206. 207, Cirrus Vision Jet, which is reasonable. I could have started with that if I wanted to, because I have a Porter, which is right here. No, it's a DHC-3. Here's what what I'm flying is worth. $650 if you pay it cash. Did it see SR-20? Oh, we have SR-20s now. Okay. Dassault Falcon is neat looking. DHC-6. Is that the Twin Otter? Diamond. That's the one I have, one of them. ERJ. DHC-6. Is that? Is the DHC-6 the Twin Otter? I think so. Model 19. Yeah, I think, yeah, that's what I want to use. I think I want to use the DHC6. I have to buy one for the Lukla flights down the road. Phantom 100, Eclipse 550. Okay. ERJ, Embraer, Legacy, Embraer, the E1000. That's a neat looking plane. Gulfstream 690B. That might be a contender for Lukla, right? MD-88, there we go. 16 million. Jesus. I like those planes, though. I like the MD-80s. Mitsubishi something or other. The Piaggio Avanti. There's the pilot of PC-6 that I have. Okay, PC-12, good plane. Piper PA-60, P-44, P-31. Piper Cheyenne. Oh, they got a PA-30. Those are neat planes. Only 3 passengers, though. Pipistrel Panthera, that's from that's because of Microsoft Flight Sim. That's why that's in this. Quest Kodiak, that's on my list of planes to add because it's a bush plane. Saab 340, Robin Aircraft ER400. That's because of Microsoft Flight Sim. That's why that's in. The TBM 900. And then this thing. So we're looking at either a Gulfstream, 5 people for 980, 21 people for 1. Ooh. People, ceiling cruise speed. That could probably work. 21 people, multi-engine. I don't know if I like it or not. And then we have, where's the Twin Otter? DHC6. 19 people for 1.6. Ooh. DHC6, I believe, is the Twin Otter. And that's a popular plane. But I'm going to need to find something that would be legitimate to Lukla, right? This dash 400-8, this is a hell of a plane. Let's see. What kind of planes fly into Lukla Airport? De Havilland Canada DH6. Oh, such as a De Havilland Canada DH6 Twin Otter, Dorner 228 Turbocat, Pilots PC6 Turbo Porter. Oh my God! And I have a Porter, but oh God, trying to fly it out there. Dorner 228 is the other one. Yeah, we'll just do the Twin Otter to make it legit. Okay, eventually. DHC6 Twin Otter XP11. Series V2. That's probably it right there. Floats Tundra, floats skis, when a village road gear entirely, floats. Short long nose variants. A total of 8 variants to fly. Display 11. Who is this made by? By RW Designs. Everyone seems to like this plane. It's older now, but it's... Oh, shit! We just ran out of fuel on the rear tank. Okay, you're You're not gonna stall on me, right? Yep, we just ran out of fuel on the rear tank and I heard it. How are we doing? 37 minutes. Are we near our top of descent yet? No, we are not. Oh, where was I? Dip. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's not a bad looking plane. What did I buy with my oh, I bought the all my points. I got the DA62 for free because I bought the Honeycomb Bravo throttle quadrant on here. Well, that's low quality, but because I'm streaming, it's coming through low quality. DA6 Twin Otter V2, right? Yeah, this will probably be the plane. Probably, yeah. This will probably be the next plane I buy. And then once I get the hub to fly into Lukla. That is loud. Let's turn that down a little. PJ Wiz. Oh yeah, I like that. The overhead throttles. Yeah, that'll probably be the plane I get. Something to work towards. I'll have to buy the hub, and then I'll work towards purchasing this. In Charter, and then when I can, I'll have to buy it on the store. Hopefully I don't get copyright infringement on this, but I'm playing an ad, right? So it's a free advertising for this guy. So hopefully that's okay, right? Oh yeah, I like that. That is neat. That'll definitely be the one I go with. And I just bumped my trim wheel. Nav. Oops. Yeah, it turned the autopilot off. Okay. I gotta be more careful. Yeah, that is really neat. I might buy it and just play around with it and do some test flights outside of Charter. That's looks like Lukla right there.
Motion detected at the front camera.
Oh, what the hell? I like that paint color. I'm hoping I don't get copyright striked for the music. Friction. Oh yeah, it's neat. It's old school but complex. Oh, I know that runway. Just you gotta buy it to get it to work. Unless I found a freeware version. Yeah, that's neat. More pictures here. Are they gonna work? Yep. Oh, cool. You can change the color of the interior. Okay, yeah, that'll be my go-to. Which it is right here for 1.6 mil. God, that's gonna take me forever. Let's see what the heck. History, motion front. What the heck was setting off my camera? It was a squirrel. It was a squirrel. Stay off my Jeep, god damn it. He's hopping around. It still hasn't snowed yet, which is nice. Oop. Icon and movie are in voice right now. We're trying to debate on how payments and stuff work on things. I can't go into detail about it. Movie's a little at odds about how I want to do it, but well, that's probably what's going on. Okay, we are 26 minutes away from Haveb, or wherever the hell, you know. Okay. I do want to get a radio stack. Radio panel. Let's see, can I, nope, I can't, I don't want to have my address popping up, all right, with the Logitech radio panel, I want one of them, mount on top of my Bravo throttle. We're coming up over the water. Ground textures look nice. If I were to order this today, Prime free returns. They want $48 more on Amazon than they do from the Logitech website, which is complete BS. I could 3 monthly payments of $50. I don't want to mount those on top of my so I can actually use Pilot to ATC. Without having to dick around with the mouse pointer. Pre-delivery Tuesday, December 7th. So next week. Orders 10 hours 33 minutes. Save. Ship to my address. Free delivery. There we go. Let's see if I can get a picture of this. Control copy, home, Control V, oh, Logitech.com. There it is. That's what I want right there. Wait a minute. Now it's the same price. Wait, is that why the cart? 9,909. The hell that's about? Oh, it's because I was on the UK website. Freaking who was it? Dibber must have linked to the freaking UK site. I could have got it from Logitech, but for the same price, right? So getting it through Amazon works better. Oh well. I can mount that on top of my Bravo throttle quadrant and tile in my radios like a real boy should be able to do. We have 30. Okay, we have to be close to top of descent, right? From 10,000 feet. I mean, what's it want me to? What is that having me descend at? Jesus. Okay, descent. Destination 31. 30 nautical miles. Not ground elevation would be of good lake, safe altitude. That's about. We climbed out at about 500. That's about 500 feet per minute. So, yeah, we're gonna come in up here. We're gonna avoid the Class Charlie airspace. Apparently, Anchorage isn't Bravo, and come up here and then come down there just to avoid this. And then we're gonna come in on final and land at Wasilla. I don't know which way the wind is, but that's just the easiest way to go. And I love this airport, big airport. And then after we land here, we are going to take back off, probably empty, and fly into, wait a minute, does that have an ILS? Oh my god, there's an ILS at, no, that's Elmendorf, excuse me. Derp. We're gonna fly into Merrill Field right here. Park the plane there. Wait, there's a runway here? Never know that. Nope, it's zooming. I got it set to auto follow the plane. Let's move that over here so I can. Oh, it just resizes it because of a window. There we go. We are on our way. We have been streaming now for 1 hour and 20 minutes. This is just unbelievably boring, isn't it? Yeah, I need to. I shouldn't. I'm not going to be streaming these lawn videos anymore. I might stream me my DA62 flights. I'll probably save the streaming for the shorter flights, right? Because there's not much to talk about or do. We might be able to, since we're lighter now and we've dipped down, let's take a notch of flaps out and see what the plane does. Nice. Oh yeah, we are definitely speeding up now. There we go. Although we're only speeding up because we can't maintain altitude. So, one more notch, bring that notch of flaps back in. Now we're going to slow back down because we got to regain that, yeah, let's just alt. Let's just hold this altitude. We're close enough to 10,000. What we should do is, what's the approach fix? At Oh God, I need the bigger screen. Okay. What is boop boop boop? That is at 3,000. Yeah. So okay, that's 3,000 right about here. Okay. Yep. Actually shows you right about there is 2,400. This is 3,000 right around there. Okay. So we're going to set our alt in anticipation of our descent down to 3,000, which is really nice. There it is right there. It's really nice just being able to turn the freaking dial. I love that. But I'm running with ATC off because it's too big of a pain in the ass to switch over to, which button is it? Oops, wrong screen. Oops. Over here, and you know, get down in here and mess with this. It's just too big of a pain in the ass. So, but yeah, our rear flaps are up a little bit as a passenger, being like, woo. Look at that, isn't that pretty? We are in the inlet, which means, according to the map, Anchorage is right, yep, right over there. We're outside the Bravo airspace, somehow. Charlie airspace, but that is Anchorage International, right there. I've actually landed there in an airliner, well, as a passenger. On this runway right there. Because you come in, you see the land, but then you see nothing but water, and then you touch down right afterwards. And right here is going to be where we're going to land once we get to our destination. We're going to come back to that little airport over there. So, and let's switch the throttle over to vertical speed mode. And it still says it's hot. You just basically got to put up with a damn message on the screen the entire time, right? Yes, it's warning that it's getting hot, but we're safe. You know, what the hell? Looks like we're going to land on the middle tank. Yeah, so I didn't need so 2 tanks full is more than enough to make it here. Future reference. 2 tanks, 70, yeah. 2 main tanks will be more than enough. So I could have brought some cargo. I wasted a little bit of money. Oh well, what are you gonna do? We are going to land with a bunch of extra fuel, and well, I don't know what this mountain is over there, right? It's showing up on the map. There's a little lake in there. Oh, that'd be cool to land. Oh, that might be the mountain I landed on in Microsoft. I think it is. Yeah, one of them. That's a fun little mountain to land bush planes on. I'll probably buy a 172, maybe, if I ever get rich, just to fly around in sim and charter and not to never make money with. I don't know. We'll see. We got a viewer. Welcome, whoever you are, to this boring flight, because apparently I shouldn't be streaming 2-hour flights. Just cruising in Alaska. We're getting close to our destination though. We're getting there. There's our GPS up, and then yeah, that resizes every time. This is the flight we're doing today. We're taking off in Seldovia, which is a really cool little strip. I also have Oyster Cove. Oh, cool. I need to load a plane there and see what that is. That is neat looking. I do have a hub in, where is it? Something Bay. God, there's a bay. Is it this? Jackaloff Bay? No. Rum Runners Cove or something like that around here somewhere. I got one. Beer Cove Farm around here somewhere. Port Graham, Dogfish. Well, yeah, that's cool. I love that name, Oyster Cove. I'm sure that's just a gravel strip. That is neat. But we took off. This is a pretty neat airport. It's 3D, right? That's one of the things about it, which is nice. And we have traveled all the way up to here. We're flying past Anchorage right now. We're gonna land in Wasilla here in a minute. I do need to. I got other airports and stuff. I really like. Where's goddamn around here somewhere? Like I think this might be one of them. No, it's not. I got to get on there and see if they're all 3D. A couple of them might not be. That's the nice thing about little nav map. Like you zoom into like I can't remember. It was like Rum Runners or something like that. Let's say Dogfish Bay. That's generic, right? That's just 2 runways, but it's still 2 runways. English Bay, yeah, that's just a generic strip, right? When you zoom into Seldovia, it shows you the aftermarket X-plane scenery. Oh, there you are. Hey, Jen. And that's how you know this is linked into X-plane, so that's where. Oh, we're getting close to our top of descent right here. Yeah. And you should be able to see Anchorage still outside the right window. Yep. There's Anchorage International. Oh, and the camera's gonna pan the wrong way. Message retracted, huh? What's that mean? I'm gonna be streaming. If I do stream this, I'm mainly streaming it because it's FSCharter. I'm probably gonna stream the more shorter flights from now on. That's who's in the air right now. 1, 2, 3, 4 people. Oh, Icon's schedule. Ekion, I guess, is scheduling a flight right now. There we go. Here's my online. If you log into FSCharter, you could see me flying this and watch me live. Yeah, I think you have to have an account right now. Like here's all the world flights going on at the moment. All these airplanes. I don't know who that's going to be. Oh, that's Crispy. Crispy's flying for him. Done in Australia right now. Movie's still on. What is he flying anyway? What is Movie flying? A November 392. Oh, let's click him and see. He took off from Dallas Love Field Airport. He's going somewhere. What is he in? Aircraft. TBM 900. Okay, that's what he's in. Cool. And up here, this is me. Oh. We are damn near at our top of descent altitude, so which means we're going to start descending here soon. Hour and 30 minutes in, and we're just coming up on our first approach fix. And I think it's going to have me descend at 500 feet per minute. Usually you descend at 1,000 feet per minute in these types of planes, but that looks like a 500 feet per minute descent on the graph, because that's about what I climbed out at, and it matched the slope, and the slope's the same. So we will see. Heck, that soda's warm. Okay. How are we doing on fuel on the middle tank? Middle tank is still at 24 gallons or so. Still don't know what's going on with the lights in this airplane. Our temperature is okay. But it's daytime now, so we should be fine. There's the mountains off in the distance. That's kind of neat. I'll probably only stream the New Guinea flights, because those are interesting. From now on. Oh god, we are so close to our top of descent. Our TOD, which is this right here on our flight plan. TOD right here, which is this. This is the climb out planned, and we're a little bit below it, but right there, top of descent, that's when you start to descend. So you'll intersect this next point at we are almost there. Look at that. That's live tracking at the proper altitude. That's what we're doing. Okay, we're coming up on it. We got our altitude set for 3,000 feet. So basically the throttle set for vertical speed mode, and as we cross this, we are going to switch to vertical speed mode on the autopilot and tell it to descend at 500 feet per minute, and then we'll see if that matches the glide slope, and if it doesn't, we'll adjust it. It's going to make this wind a little bit bigger, so on this monitor, there we go. We're coming up on it. Ground speed is about the same as airspeed, so there must be no wind right now. At 10,000 feet, you think that would vary a little bit, but whatever. Okay, come on. Damn near there. Do-do-do-do-do. Yeah. Exciting video, right? Like, let's go through the, Oh. I don't even know what that view is. Another view. There's that view. Doo-doo. I don't know what those are. I think they're nearby airports. Trying to see the plane from a nearby airport. Okay, that's close enough. So we go vertical speed mode, look over, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm gonna have to throttle back. We're gonna pick up speed. We're gonna try to descend maybe about 120. Okay, we're descending at. Yep, that's about right. 500 feet per minute. It looks like it. The glide slope is correct. We'll see, though. It's actually 465. It's not quite 500. Might be because of the flaps. But it looks right. Basically, we're looking at this right here. If this plane's going to follow that line or not. And if it shoots past it, we'll drop it down to your Amazon. Yeah, go away. Fucking pop-up shit. New messages. Fuck off. Okay, that's the problem with screen capture, right? I got a screen capture going. Instead of capturing the actual sim, so anything that pops up on my monitor, you can see right now. So I got to be careful. Okay, away we go. We're not gaining too much speed. But let's go. Can I go full? Yes, I should go full feather. Well, not full. That's redlining it. Let's drop it back a little bit. That'll help arrest some of our speed a little bit there. We're gonna want it close to that on final approach anyway. Okay, yep, and that does appear to be the right glide slope. By about 500 feet per minute or so. It's hard It's really hard to tell. But it seems to be working. Make it bigger. Oh yeah, I can make it bigger. Okay, yeah. That's really close, but we're gonna want to, it's not quite enough. So we're going to, let's drop it down to 700 feet per minute. See if we can get it exact. And then we're gonna slow her down to 120 knots. Go full and rich. Full feather and throttle it back. Nope, it's being angry. It is being angry. There we go. Okay, keep it at about 120. Jeez, plane. Come on. There we go. Come on. No, don't go any faster. Yeah, that's about right. 700 feet per minute at about 120 knots is about the right. I'm just playing hell maintaining airspeed right now for some reason. Okay. Let's just let it settle right around there. That's good enough. It'll be near flat range where I can slow down. And the plane's going to be taking a hard right turn here on its own in a second if the GPS is set properly. As I say it, there we go. It's turning automatically following the approach. There we go. Got it all programmed into the GPS, so I don't have to fly it. By the time we get down there, it should just line us up with the runway. And there's the problem again. Only the manifold pressure gauge is lit. I'm gonna have to Google that. See what's going on with it. See, these lights aren't lit up, but that one is, and this one is, but these aren't. I need to figure that out. Look up some stuff. I don't want to mess with it too much because miscellaneous. Got Tundra tires, panel. Audio, slew, camera, balance, liveries, general. Yeah, I don't know. Is there a radial engine diagram? Yeah. And here we come through the clouds. I'm gonna have to look that up. Why is the Thronda Beaver? Why are the gauges not lighting up? Why are these just dead? Because I have the yeah, I got it turned all the way up, right? I don't know what's going on with it. I gotta figure that out. Oh, and this cubby hole is functional. I don't know why that's even there, but it's kind of cool. Okay, coming down in. As we get closer, I'm going to have to start adding flaps, but we're not gonna really start putting flaps in until more flaps anyway, until the next turn, which will line us up with the runway, but a ways out. That'll be the initial. That'll be the approach, the end of the approach, and into the arrival. No, wait, end of the arrival, and then we'll be into the approach. That's it. Jesus. So the runway we're landing at should be a little over here to the, where is it? To the left somewhere? Right out there somewhere. Way off in the distance past a bunch of lakes. Is that it? No, that's not it. Oh, shit. Is that it? Yes, that's our runway we're heading to right there. Over there. That's where we're going to be landing today. And then we'll be dropping the passengers off, and then we'll be taking it to Merrill Field, which is that little airport right in the middle of freaking Anchorage. You'd be driving by in a car and see a plane land next to you. And then once we landed there, it'll be back on the market and other people can fly this plane. So just cruising along. Just gonna make sure that right after we turn again, that this needle needs to be, we're probably slow enough, but this should really be in the yellow zone to get the land to drop the flaps in even more. That's the safe flap range, although we're in cruise flaps right now. So our vertical speed, 700 feet exactly a minute. Center tank. Altimeter slowly dropping down to 3,000. I think we have 1,000 more feet to go. The GPS. See, there's the rain. We're going to turn left here. And then this is going to line us up with the runway. Okay. Mixture, prop, throttle. All the lights. We should turn our landing lights on. Taxi and landing lights. There we go. We are, rear tank's empty now, but middle tank, we got enough fuel. Gas undercarriage, is good. Undercarriage, there's no freaking landing gear retractable on this plane, so basically mixture prop, which is the last thing I need to do, which I will basically full forward once which they're close now, but I'll full forward them once we start putting landing flaps in. Normally when I record, this should have, in all fairness, this should have been a recording. This should not have been a stream, because all on it is, I just edit all this dead time out and make it interesting. But I can't do that while it's live streaming, so. So you just sit back and enjoy the flight, like let's pretend we're a passenger. Yay! Looking out the old window. This is real. No, this isn't real time weather. It was snowing and crazy up here in real life, so I made it easier. You can see the sun peeking through the clouds, lighting up the water over there. The snow on the ground. Apparently there is snow up here at this point. Okay. Plane's being bitchy. Okay. Let's go to takeoff flaps. There we go. Try to maintain about this speed. There we go. 3,000 feet. We're at 3,000 feet. Does that seem high to you? Nah, it's not too bad for how far out we are. Come on. No, we're moving the throttle the wrong way. The mixture and prop levers are full forward now. I just got to try to maintain about 90 knots right now, and that's the problem. That's being the pain. Trying to adjust the throttle enough to get 90 knots out of it. Come on, you're still accelerating, aren't you? There we go. This plane's a little weird, touchy. God. Alexa, what year was the de Havilland DHC-2 Beaver invented? What?
According to C.edu, major events during the reporting interval include a spiny dome first viewed in December 2012, several months of explosive phreatic activity in early 2013, the discrete
What is she talking about, and why is the one in the bathroom the one that answered? Alexa, when was the DHC-2 Beaver made?
Henry Taylor Parker, known for many years largely by his initials H. T. P. was an American theater and movie critic.
That's it. I'm closing the bathroom door. Why are you listening to me? Christ. The one right next to me is ignoring me. Oh my God. Alexa? She isn't listening at all. I think you need a reboot. 5, 4. Oh, this is the one that fell. Turn that back on. I think it was in the 40s. I think this plane was made like in the 40s, right? 1940s or something like that. And that's... Just doesn't want to go any slower than this. We're going to be turning left here in a second. The autopilot's going to be turning us left. Okay, that Echo Dot's rebooting. There's my air freshener, which I think is out of air freshener. I think all of them are. I need to check them. And there's our left turn. Alexa, when was the de Havilland Beaver airplane made?
Here's something I found on the web. According to thewalrus.ca, by the time the last de Havilland built Twin Otter rolled off the production line in 1988,
this isn't a Twin Otter.
It was the best-selling plane of its type anywhere, toiling wherever there was a market for air travel, but a shortage
This isn't
of
a Twin
runway.
Otter. I know what a Twin Otter is. That's the plane I was talking about earlier that I want to get to fly into VNLK. Alexa, when was the de Havilland Beaver made?
Here's something I found
Let's
on
see
the
what
web.
she actually says.
According to Mameme.com, the construction of the light transport aircraft de Havilland Canada DHC-2 Beaver began in late 1946 on an
There we go.
invitation of the Canadian Forest Service, and then the first flight took place already on August 16, 1947.
Oh, hey, so the oldest ones are built in the late 40s. That's what we're flying. Okay. There is our runway off in the distance. So I'm going to have to turn off autopilot soon, because we are right on the glide slope. So, but let's go landing flaps. Nope. Right there. Let the autopilot settle that out, and then we'll start flying by hand. Okay, feet on the rudders, hand on the yoke, autopilot off. We are manually flying now. Now I can actually feel the wind. Oh. Yeah, you notice how I just suddenly I started moving around a lot more because I'm the one in control now. Trim. We shouldn't need any more flaps than this. Okay. We are a little high. You see there's some lights on the end of the runway, on our side of the runway. They're just off to the right. Little white lights. It's hard to tell from here, but since they're all white, at least it looks like it's all white, that means we're high. If they're all red, it means we're low, and if there's 2 white, 2 red, it means we're descending, we're at the right altitude for how far away we are. That's what that means. But since it's so far away and hard to tell, I'm just kind of aiming us at the runway the best I can right now. What's that 40 song do? Do 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 ba da ba da ba ba da ba da da bum bum ba dum bum da 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 da. Yeah, the 40s made me think of that. There we are. We got some red in there. Okay, we're about right. Let's try to adjust the trim for our speed a little bit. There we go. So I don't have to hold this throat yoke so tight. And we're coming in. Okay, this is Wasilla. In real life, if you ever lived up here, there was this annoying radio ad for this town. I can't remember the what it was for, but they basically played the song Godzilla, something Godzilla, you know, or whatever, and they changed it to Wasilla, and every time I heard it on the radio, I wanted to freaking pull out my 9mm and put a bullet in my stereo. It was horrible. But it is kind of a neat town. I think this might be the town Sarah Palin's from. I'm not sure. Yeah, you can't see Russia from your backyard here, but there's parts in Alaska that you can. I was actually flying out there testing FSCharter. Unalakleet, that area, some of those islands out there, you can see the Russian mainland flying offshore. You gotta be really careful bush flying out there. There's some remote islands, like they deliver stuff to Eskimos in the winter where they just live and fish for the winter. They have to land on the frozen lakes and stuff. They plow runways for them. And they have to be very careful not to fly like around the west side of the mountain, right? I mean the island, because, oh, now we're a little low. Because if they fly too much, they'll enter Russian airspace, and Russia will be like, time to send a flanker towards you, you know. So yeah, it is very close. And I think I might have accidentally busted Russian airspace in the sim, flying out there once. Oh, come on, oh. God, come on. Trim wheel. We're getting a little high. Okay. Constantly. What I should have done is I should have, now I'm trimming it the other way, I should have added, yeah, we're high. I should have added throttle, or taken throttle out. Okay, we're gonna aim towards the piano keys. We got one red, which means we're a little high, but we're acceptable. Coming in, coming in. Bit of rudder to straighten us out. Hopefully I don't botch this landing on live TV or whatever you want to call it. This plane is very hard to land, and I haven't flown it in a while. It's been a week or so since I've flown this particular aircraft. There we are. See the two red, two right there, just off the right of the tip of the runway on our side? No, there's one red. That's called the VASI. Vertical something, something, something. But yeah, it's the VASI lights. That's what they're called. I don't remember what VASI stands for. Pretty sure it's vertical something. Signal indicator or something like that. Okay, we're close enough. I can stop looking at the lights and look at the runway. This is where my, okay. We're gonna come in. Okay, we're coming in nice and smooth, or not so much. Remember, this is a tail dragger, so let's start throttling back. Bring the nose up. Watch that freaking vertical speed gauge. Okay, we're off the. We're just off rudders only, rudders only, rudders only. You should see what my feet are doing right now just to keep this under control. There we go. Flaps up. And that, for some reason, that flap lever squeaks. Ta-da! That wasn't a bad landing. After we park, we'll do a replay. Brakes. Brakes. Yay! That wasn't a bad landing. It's just these tail draggers where you have the two wheels in the front, one in the back. Oh! They can. It's called a ground loop. It's very easy to do, where you just whip a shitty on the runway trying to land. or the tail whips around, they're very hard to control. Okay, we are taxiing. That's why I raised the camera up so I could so I can see the sea in front of me. And then basically we go find our parking spot. We turn the landing lights off, leave the taxi lights on. That is nice, just being able to reach out and flip a switch. I think that I don't know if that's coming through. I think that's just a spring squeaking on my flat lever. My physical one, I'm actually flipping in front of my desk. Okay, we are going to just taxi on down and find our parking spot, because once we park, we shut down the engines and the people get off. It saves the location. So where we park actually matters. Doop, bloop, 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 bloop. I love this. I don't know if you can hear that, but the sound of this plane. Oh, damn it. Okay. Okay, we are going to. I usually. Oh yeah, like listen to it now. I usually park right here. Oh, oh. I think the the Beaver is parked. Oh yeah, I know. Okay, mixtures too. In the first stall, right here, around the other side of these cones, in the DA62. You can't see it, but it's parked in the next one. Well, not right now. It's in Wasilla. It's in Merrill Field, which is where we're going to be. Damn it! Okay, this which is, you know what? Let's just go. Let's cheat. Oh, come on. I love how it's all reflective. Oh, look at that. Okay, so let's avionics off, alternator off. This turn off all the lights but the strobe. Zero fuel, mixture. Oops, all the way back. Key off. And there we are. Completed it. Final position has been recorded. Wait for the prop to completely stop. And then we'll shut off our strobe lights and our battery, and then we'll turn the tanks off. There we go. That is saved. So what we're going to do is shift 4, view, flight, toggle replay. Where is it? I know it's on toggle replay mode. 2 hours and Jesus, 2 hours. Let's drag this back to. Rests, slowly comes down. Look at that. Let's see that tail flipping all over the place, me maintaining it. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to right about there. This is how I do the replays view, change external, still spot. I'm going to come down here and, oops, go, oh, wait, wrong button. Do this, right? bring the camera to right about there, and then we're gonna. And here's the landing. Visual approach slope indicator. Oh, you looked it up. Visual approach slope indicator. VASI. Oh, thanks. Yeah. I don't know why I thought it. Didn't think of that. Yeah, here's the landing. Damn, that was one of my better landings of that plane. The only thing is, you can't land like that on the short remote bush strips. Like I landed before, you have to really like pull back, and almost stall it and let it flop down on the runway. But shift forward. And there's replay mode still. Okay, flight. Toggle replay mode. There we go. Let's bring up FSCharter. This should say finished. Yeah. So we arrived. There's the flight path we took. And then there's the our little where we landed. So let's go into jobs. Completed jobs. It should show up. Yep, there it is. 142.88, which is long. Cargo passengers 8. I just got paid $344. That's my personal bank account. So we're gonna do that math. View job. It made okay. There we go. It made 688. So 6, 7, 8, 9. Over 1,000. 8, 9, 10, 12, 1,200 and like 20, like $1,300. That's what it made. So VA 8 for passengers, no cargo. Demand bonus was 13. Landing rate negative 101. I'd say that's broken. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we go into banking. There's me. I got 344. I don't do the change. And go to Weeble Air. Add funds from my account. 344. Next. Transfer funds. There we go. Now Weeble Air is over 4,000. Woohoo! The only reason I have that set is I have the pilot pay. You can do that on this. Pilot pay set to 50%. So if anybody wants to join me, they get paid. And this is kind of neat. Right here, it shows the dotted line. Flew in perfectly, right on it. For some reason, that's not lined up with the runway properly. Right? I don't know what that's about, but it's there we go. It fixed itself. Oh, and then we taxied around. That's where we're parked, right there. Okay, we're gonna find a nice little detach the camera. Boop. I gotta pee quick, and where's OBS? So I'm gonna go into be right back mode. I gotta take a leak and take care of a couple things, and then we'll start a new flight. I'll show you how to do that, and we'll do like the 2-3 minute trip over to Merrill Field, and then you'll be able to see how everything on the map just pops up, right? So I gotta do the this quick here. Okay, and I'm back. Okay, let's bring up FSCharter quick. Available flights. Go to mine. And we want to go to, is it pause to, no, not PMX. Pause to PAMR. Merrill Field, yes. We're going to take this to Merrill Field because that'll make all these pop up. Because I can fly to any of these places in-house, but while it's parked at Wasilla, no one else can actually be there. It can actually fly just me, so we're going to take this, and we are going to just take no cargo, no passengers, because it's a short little trip. It's 23 miles with the fuel that's on board. Next. We're going to do a little ferry flight. There we go. That's accepted. So if we open up Windows key, X-Plane, and go to plugins, FSCharter job window, there, begin job, board. Okay, now we need to readjust the fuel because this is a complex aircraft and it doesn't like that. So let's take the fuel out of the wings, out of the mid and rear tank, and let's just load the front one and hope to see if that's enough to do our requirements. Nope. So let's bump it up the middle tank. We'll leave weight out of the wing tanks, make the plane fly a little bit better. But there we go. CG, that is good. You can leave this open. It tracks, you know what, I'll probably leave this open for this trip. I don't like leaving it open because it takes up screen space, but okay, let's go this middle tank, which is bloop. And let's see, battery, strobe lights on. We do need to, and the plane hasn't been off for very long, so we shouldn't have to prime it. This should just start. Let's see. Yep. We are running. And I'm going to leave that open, although I don't like to leave it open. And just for the hell of it, we're going to enter a basic flight plan in here. Clear, enter, clear, enter, clear, enter, clear this out, clear, enter, flight plan, clear, enter, flight plan. Why are you doing this? Clear, enter, okay, PAMR, JKLM, should be Merrill Field R, if I remember correctly. PQR, Merrill Field, enter, go back up to Merrill Field, hit the direct to button, yes, enter, boop, and go back to flight, hit the flight plan button, and that should, yes it does, it draws a straight line between the airports. Let's go, taxi lights, boop, boop, release the parking brake, and start taxiing back out. See, right now I can fly this plane on any route I want from here because this is my home central hub, but I have it set to, you have to be a member of my airline or company to fly out of here. But I want to put this plane on the market so anyone can fly it so they can make money for me. And in order to do that, all the public jobs are out of Merrill Field, so I gotta hop over to Merrill Field quick. And the only reason we flew here first is because I had to, right? I could have done a one-off to Merrill, but I wouldn't have made any money. And now that we'd have no passengers or cargo, it's just us with like a little less than half fuel. This plane is going to fly amazing balls. I'll be able to fly without flaps once we get up in the air. And we are going to be just flying by heading. We're not going to use the GPS. I'll probably have autopilot on, but I'm going to fly off our heading bug, so I turn the plane, you know, where I want it to go with the knob. So but we'll leave that FSCharter window up just so you can see what it looks like. I don't like it up because when it takes off, you get the notifications. You have landed, so you know it registers and all that, and it just takes up screen space. But we're going to leave it up for the hell of it. So this plane should just launch off the runway being this light. Now, we'll see how it does. Plane's a joy to fly empty. Weighted down, not so much. Sorry for the vapey sounds, and I know the mic picks that up really well. So let's go. Well, differential braking with fake rudder pedals on the floor is hard to evenly apply the brakes evenly, because the brakes actually push down so easy, right? And I do need to Google why those dash lights aren't working. But okay, let's spin around in my custom livery DHC2. There's the runway. Straighten her out. Brakes. Regular view. Takeoff flaps. Full mixture and prop. And my seat chair is a little too far back, but whatever. Let's throttle this up with the brakes on to get it to and away we go. You can't see the yoke, but I got the yoke all the way to the right now. You'll see the wings start, yep, start to lift up. There we go. And this thing should, there we go. Look at that, just up and gone. I didn't reset takeoff trim, so I had to pull back a little bit. This thing is gonna climb like crazy. Now, empty, this thing is just amazing. Let's throttle back to the safe zone. Merrill Fields over here. Yeah, fuel consumed, expected fuel distance flown is all up in that window. Just the heading bug. We're gonna basically fly. We're probably gonna fly right over Elmendorf Air Force Base, which normally we wouldn't do. But we're doing we're breaking all the rules right now. I'm gonna fly over wherever we want, just to get the plane over there. There we go. Look at her climb out like a rocket ship compared to the trip before. The Porter in New Guinea just pops off the runway completely loaded. That's why I like that plane so much. And then I love the way this sounds, but for the purposes of the stream, let's simulate putting our headset on. There we go. And you can do that. I can put my headphones on it and have like all the airplane sounds like ATC and beeps funneled through the headset, and still have the Dolby, like the surround sound with the airplanes, you know, cranked up, so it's like it's real. The room sounds like you're in the plane, but the headset, you hear the ATC and shit through the headset, which is neat. I just never really do that. Okay, we're at 2,000 feet or so. So let's set autopilot so I don't just have to hand fly the whole way. Then I don't know why that's squeaking. Hopefully that doesn't break. Flaps all the way up. Let's bring the GPS up so I can. Yep. That's the line. You can actually hear the wind rushing over the wings because we're moving now. And let's okay, let's actually still don't want to overheat the engine, so let's go with cruise power. You know what? We'll go just below it. Below max sustainable. Screw it. Let's bring this down into there, because we're not climbing, we're lightweight. I should be able to get away with this. Right there on the green mark. There we go. Turn the heading knob left a couple of clicks, which will make the plane turn left a couple of clicks. Let it get up to speed, and we'll do a flyby so you can see the difference. Still accelerating right about there. Just listen to that. I love the way this plane sounds. And yeah, we got plenty of fuel in the middle tank. Now that this is locked in, the website, FSCharter website, is tracking everything I do real time, right? So I can't go in, and I have to make sure I have the amount of fuel I'm supposed to have in the tanks I want before I board. Because if I change any of that now, it invalidates, and I got to start over. So you can't cheat. That's another thing about this. You can't cheat. The only cheating I'm doing is I'm not flying by actual FAA regulations. We're VFR, and we are going to be flying over a couple of military bases, which normally we would have to avoid. That's what, where is it? Little nav map. Nope, that's what this is right here. Jesus, this is a much higher refresh rate resolution monitor than the other two. So yeah, we're gonna this right here. That's all the military. But we're not allowed to fly over this. We'd have to come through here and hug the mountains, right? I don't know what this is. This orange zone, yeah, this yellow zone right here. We'd have to come around here and then hug it, and then fly into this red zone too, right? And we'd have this. I don't know what this is, but oh god damn it! But yeah, we'd have to come around this area. I don't know what this is. Like that's just the city. I mean, you can fly over that, but we'd have to come around like this. In reality, we're going to be hugging the edge of it, and we're not supposed to do that if it was real. So just booming, 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 booming. Yeah, the other two monitors are 1080p monitors, and this one that you're seeing is a 1440p. So it's 2K, right? So when I move stuff between windows, suddenly the scaling gets drastically changes. Oh my god, it's 2:14 already. He's gonna look for Merrill Field out there. God damn the auto thing. You know what? Let's turn that off. I got that map up on the other monitor. Don't know what this is. Oh, that is Bryant Airstrip right in front of us there. Okay. And if you look down here, this little orange thing on the compass, when I turn the heading bug knob, that moves, and it makes the plane turn to that. Because I'm just on heading hold, that's how that works. And it's maintaining altitude on its own too, whatever it is, 2,000. I don't know if we're really at 2,000 feet though. I didn't set the barometer, I didn't check the weather, so I'm sure it's off a little bit. That's Bryant Field right there. That's probably Elmendorf on the other side of my compass, the Air Force base I was stationed at in the military. I've accidentally landed on it before in the sim. Would be fun to get like an F-15 or something in this sim and just take off and fly there and land there. I think I have an F-22, I'm not sure. That would be cool to do though. Hug the mountains a little bit more. So we're actually really close to the edge of where we're supposed to fly, actually, because I need to circle around, right, to Merrill. So I need to stay out here. So we're kind of following the rules anyway, which is nice. Is that it? Yeah, I believe so. I believe that's Merrill Field over there somewhere. Just not rendering properly yet. But I think those lights are Merrill Field. We are going to have to avoid hitting these mountains. Don't need a C-fit situation. Which is controlled flight into terrain. Was it I think it's like C-fit from VFR into IMC, which is flying into stuff while you're not flying into situations where you can't see when you're not trained to, is basically like one of the leading causes of general aviation deaths every year in the real world. Something like that. Yep, there's the Elmendorf runway, the one that's lit up. The other one you can't see the lights. Yep, and that's Merrill Field over there. Let's turn this, hug of the mountains, mountain range. Which means we're gonna have to slow this baby down. Get a little bit of flaps in here. Being a little aggressive with more aggressive with the flaps than I really should be. Okay. Yep. Autopilot off. Okay, yeah. That was me giving it too much flaps too quickly. But I was going slow enough that I didn't rip the flaps off the plane. I just... the autopilot couldn't handle it. So... we are manual flying. I'm looking over at the map, using it as a guide. Yep, there we go. Let's just go landing flaps. Yeah, because you can adjust trim, but it can't, the autopilot adjusts trim, but it can't really. It's not good at putting forward stick in. It's not like it's an airliner, or a high-end autopilot actually moves everything. But it does for turning, stuff like that. But as far as altitude management, the autopilot basically just adjusts the trim. That's basically all it does, and it can't adjust it quick enough to compensate like I can. Here we go. Turn my landing lights on. Not that I need to. Took my hand off the yoke. I might grind some DA62 flights off camera without streaming, so I can actually watch something a little later. So I can play something in the background. Like I can't watch YouTube or Netflix all in cruise while streaming, because I'll immediately get copyright infringed, and who wants that to see that either. Yeah, that is definitely Merrill Field. Off to the right, where that road curves around, double lane, there's like a car dealer down there. I've driven down that 2-lane to the right there plenty of times, back like 20 years ago now, but in my last stream I did, where I was up late telling stories, I realized that when you do an internet search for FSCharter, my stream was the first thing that popped up under videos. I'm like, ooh, okay, so that's unlisted now, because that was a bit much. That was a crazy stream, you know, laughing, drinking. And I'd rather something like this, something more professional, you know, pops up. So when people search the platform and if they see me, for some reason being like the unofficial streamer of the platform right now, because no one else seems to be doing it yet that I'm aware of. I want something nice to come out of it, right? I don't want it to be like me drinking whiskey, just telling the story about the time I ditched an OSI agent outside of Seward, Alaska, which it's a fun story, but I mean, okay, slowing down. Not 100% sure where I'm going to park this. If anyone does ever want to fly this, they'll have to fly it in X-Plane. They won't be able. There's not a beaver for Microsoft yet, so it'll be safe to park wherever I want. I know the DA62 you can fly in Microsoft, and which I probably should do some Microsoft flights with the DA62 just to see the prettiness. Excuse me. It's just that sim angers me. It acts up so much. So okay. But sometimes you can load it into a building in Microsoft because the buildings don't match up perfectly. And you can, there's a road, you kind of see it off to the right there, right? Going towards the base. It just drives right on to the taxiway. It's like we were driving along, all of a sudden there's a plane taxiing by us in our car, and we're like, where are we? There's no gates or anything. It's just ridiculous. And you'd be driving down this road there, that 2-lane road that goes into 1 lane down there. I think that's the road that goes through downtown Anchorage. Not downtown, but the main town strip, tourist strip where the Iditarod ends. So yeah, I'm not sure if the buildings are accurately modeled or not. I am a little high. I'm looking at the scenery, seeing oh yeah, there are buildings down there. So I'm way high because I'm looking at the scenery instead of the runway. Well, we can do this. Let's do it. Do it. Okay. I'll be fine. If I screw up, I screw up. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, we are coming in hot and fast. So. Yeah, this is a bad landing. So let's try to. Whoops! Oh, this isn't good. There we go. Yeah, I bounced the shit out of it. We were good though. That was my bad. Yeah, see that popped up, saying it registered, right? So it's like, why do we need that plugin up? Landing rate 33 feet per minute, which if that's accurate, that's a really good landing rate, but I still botched the landing and bounced. It was pretty much full deflection there when we after the bounce. What I tried to do was like a bush landing, and I floated and essentially stalled and slammed down, but we saved it. The DA62, the twin diamond, oh my god, it lands so easy, it's so beautiful, it makes you look like a freaking expert. That plane is so easy to land perfectly, it's just a joy to fly in the sim. I don't know if it's like that in real life or not, but okay, we're just going to find a parking spot up here. Probably just behind this guy. I don't know if our wings are gonna. Oh, okay. That would have sucked. We're just half-assing this, trying to get it. Okay. Come on. Oh, I free casted the wheel there. Oh, there we go. We're not perfectly straight, but we're close enough. Okay, that's all good. Okay, and then let's... And we can open this. You actually hear the plane. I do need to look up why the lights aren't working. But okay. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, boop. There we are. Completed. There we go. And since this is a reality expansion pack plane, okay, let's do the walk around. Parking brake is set. Cabin, yeah, all that's off. Well, let's turn bank and cabin lights off. There we go. Mixture control lever, everything's all the way back. Post-flight. Oh, wait a minute. We're supposed to be doing post-flight. There we go. Toggle chocks. Boop. Toggle cover. Boop. Toggle chocks. Boop. Toggle tie down. Because this plane remembers how long it's set. Pitot cover. Probe temperature. It's hot. And it's realistic that way. So if I leave it set too long without, yeah, see without the cover, we can't see anything. Without the cover and stuff on, I might log in and have flat tires. I actually have to check that stuff. But there we go. Still not zero trim. That's zero that trim out. I could see the trim. Where is it? I could see the trim flaps on the tail. Oh. Do the electric trim option. Okay, now let's fine tune it with the manual. There we go. Shift 4. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we got these little trim flaps here that adjust the trim. I saw they were all the way up. So, but there we go. That is a 2-hour and 36-minute stream. That's fun, right? FSCharter is fun. Let's go into the FSCharter and just show you that quick. See, if we go into completed jobs, it'll be this one. View job. Made no money because I didn't haul anybody. It's just a little trip. But, okay, operations cockpit. Boop. Boop. Now, all of these, because this is my main one, that's why it's orange since we're in PAMR. If we go over to this, no, that's the wrong one. Public, suddenly, yep, there they are. You can see them on the map now popping up. Those are all the public flights you can take with the Beaver and the DA62. See, we start scrolling. There's a bunch of them right there. Those are mine. Those are mine. These are mine. You can see the icon. That's all the Porter in New Guinea. So now if somebody were like, oh, I have a Beaver. This guy's paying $700 something to fly way out there. Which that means that'd be about a $1,400 trip for me if I were to do it. That's nice. They can do it and they can fly the plane and I get half the money. And then these are the routes other people have made for public. There's the two in South America, and here's my New Guinea ones. And this guy, that's Crispy again. Apparently his flights aren't public, or they'd be showing up. But yep, FSCharter is a little plug-in. We're still trying to fine-tune it. We're talking about it. Right now we're arguing over refining how to repay the loans. That's kind of funny. But it's still in progress. It's open beta right now. You can click on the website in the description and join the Discord or whatever and learn more about it. I'm trying to fly a little bit more. because people are leaving me in the dust right now. But I need to make money because I want to get that Twin Otter and buy the hub in Kathmandu. That's it. There's a hub in Kathmandu that I need, that I want to buy so I can fly to Lukla, which is the little mountain airport outside Mount Everest. And having the Alaska, New Guinea, and if I can get VNLK, that basically rounds out my bush experience. However, later on down the road, you never know. Maybe Canada, maybe the Rocky Mountains. I don't know, but this is real life money making, right? You actually have to grind it. You're not supposed. It's going to take a couple of years or more before you can have a big ass like airline or a jet, and you'd have to fly every day. So it's a life simulator. Pilot, airplane simulator, basically company simulator. So go ahead and check it out if you're watching this. If you watch this, if you're into flight sims. if that's Jen still watching, I'm gonna be logging off here soon, but I'm sure I'll talk to you later. I gotta make something to eat. I just realized I haven't thawed anything out. Maybe I'll just have to have ham. I don't know. We'll see. But until then, everyone, thanks for watching, and fly safe. Bye-bye.